All right, we're doing it. It's happening. We're doing it again, baby. Woo! 3 easy card tricks that you can learn in just 5 minutes. That's right, you guys keep smashing the like goal and you've done it again. So now we're going to do 3 more tricks that you can learn in 5 minutes, and these tricks are crazy. Not only are these tricks perfect for real life, but they're also perfect for social media. Yeah, baby. And all you need for them is a deck of cards, or 2, actually. You're gonna need 2 decks, different colors. Also, you can use a glue stick or tape. It's really up to you. The sleight of hand is practically 0, so you can blow minds immediately. So make sure you smash like if you haven't already and subscribe. Also turn the notification bell on so that you don't miss any of these fantastic videos. And I'm gonna get a tiny bit ambitious with this. Get this video to 4,000 likes and I'll make another one. I know you guys can do it, eh? Alright, it makes sense to first show you the trick and then teach you. So let's do trick number 1. Alright, for trick number 1, we just get a card selected at random, and in this case, that card is going to be Kapow, the King of Spades, and that's going to be left somewhere about halfway down in the pack, and all you have to do is pay close attention to the snap. The snap does nothing, but it does help one card rise to the top, and that card is not the King of Spades. If you really want the King of Spades, you have to tell the Joker to go straight through the center of the deck and locate the King of Spades in an instant, just like that. You see how quick that was? The King of Spades. The best part is, you can check this king out. You can check the deck out. This is just raw magic. It's such a good, it's almost too damn good to teach, but I will anyway. Of course, for this trick, you are going to need one extra thing. Tape, baby! There's a very small setup in which you're going to take a card, it really doesn't matter which one, and a small piece of tape. Now this is double-sided tape, so both sides are sticky. You're just going to take a little piece of this tape, doesn't need to be too big, and you're just going to stick it right into the middle of the card like this. Yeah? And then that is going to be left right there on the top of the deck like that. And you can't even like see it, right? It's so hard, unless of course I get it directly in the right lighting, but just normally, like you can't see that tape, it's invisible. Now at this stage here, you're gonna offer your spectator to pick a card. They can pick any card they want, except for of course the taped card. So in this case, it's going to be the Queen of Hearts. And the only sleight of hand move that you have to do here is that when they're looking at this card, you're gonna use your thumb to push across on the topmost card and just stick your pinky under here, yeah? Just like this. Now once you've got your pinky jammed in there, you're going to take the card and you're going to pretend to put it in the middle. Now I like to go a little bit lower first and knock a few cards forward like this. Then I take the card out and I place it exactly second from the top. Now the way to sell this illusion is that you want to place the card here but create a little bow in the card, okay? This is called a Marlowe tilt, and this is a depth illusion. So you place it here and you're just going to place it right into the middle like that. And that's the only thing you have to do. Once it's second from the top here like this, you're just going to snap the fingers and say that it rises to the top, show them the Joker. This is obviously not their card, but you're going to place that back down with the sticky tape right there on top of their card. So now when you pick it back up, you're going to have 2 cards stuck together, yeah? That's the beautiful thing about this trick, is that there's no real sleight of hand. So once they stick together like this, you essentially have a double-sided card. So you're going to place it there, you're going to stick them together, you place the deck down, then you're going to say that Jokers are wild, and all you're going to do is you're going to throw it through the deck. So you're going to pick the deck up, okay, and in the motion of picking it up, you're going to turn this over and just throw it straight through the middle, yeah? You don't need to make a big move of it, just throw it straight through the middle, and it just has this crazy illusion where it looks like it changes as if by magic. Once it lands on the other side, pick it up, place it back on top of the deck, then you can actually just peel it off. All right, there is going to be a little tape noise here, but it's not too big of a deal, and most people won't notice it, especially if there's like a TV on or some music playing or something like that. But yeah, you're just going to separate that from the tape. You can give this to them. There's nothing to see here. And as for this sticky taped card, well, if you just take the deck, you cut that card into like the bottom-ish part of the deck, it's going to stick to another card. And so now when you spread them out, there's nothing to see, and it's going to be just sort of hidden there, stuck to another card, yeah? So they're not going to know anything about the tape. That's the secret. It's a good trick. Now, before we carry on, if you don't have double stick tape, you can actually just use regular tape, okay? And all you want to do is you want to break off a piece of that bad boy, and you just fold it back on itself like this, and then you have double stick tape, okay? You like fold it around so that the sticky side's on the outside you have double stick tape. It's not as good, but it does work. Or if you're just going to do this for social media, you can take some glue, stick 2 cards together and just have a card change for the camera, but you can't really perform it in the context of a trick, you know? Now, next on the list is happening right now. All right, guys, this trick here uses another deck of cards. Surprise, surprise. All you need to do is pay close attention, okay? I'm going to try and do this as fairly as I can with this deck of cards. All you've got to do is watch close as we take the cards. Actually, this trick works better if you use a blue deck. I think if I just snap like this, maybe all the cards can actually change to blue. Yeah, look at that. Not a red card in sight, baby. That is magic. All right, guys, obviously for this trick here, all you need is a blue deck of playing cards and you need a single red card. Now, it does look better if you take the cards out of the box, but the other part of this is that you want to get another piece of tape, and I don't know if you can see it there, but I've just stuck another piece of tape onto the back of this card. Double stick tape, baby. This right here is like drugs for magicians, I'm telling you. Now, the setup for this is super simple. You place the red card on the top of the deck. It's got that tape already on it, so you can do the famous card to finger stick if you want. All right, now in order to do this trick, you do need to learn how to do a Hindu shuffle. You see, this is the Hindu shuffle here. It just keeps the cards, the top card in the same place the whole time. So in order to do it, you're going to reach over with your hand, pinch it from short edge like this, from edge to edge on the short side, yeah? You have the deck facing the furthest away out from your hand, and then your other hand's just going to come in underneath. You're going to pinch the topmost portion, pull that off, drop it into your hand, yeah? And you're just going to do this with the whole deck, basically. You're just running through the cards like this. This is a perfectly legitimate way to shuffle, and when you get to the very end of this, you can just place this back on the bottom and you'll never lose track of this card. Now, to add to this illusion, what you want to do is you want to shuffle through the cards, and as you shuffle through, you're just going to show like flashes of this side. So it's a good idea to be like this. You know, you don't want to do that. But yeah, as you shuffle through the cards, you're just going to be like, look at this. We've got the 4, you know, you just want to shuffle through and just kind of like gesture. You know, it's good. You know, you just want to kind of show them red, basically. That's all it is. And you're just creating the illusion that all the cards are in fact red. And when you're ready to change the deck's color, all you have to do is you cut the cards like this. The tape will stick to another card, and then you're able to actually just pretty fairly spread the cards out and they've changed color. It's a very, very nice illusion. And if you combine it with some of the previous tricks that I've taught in this series, you'll actually be able to create some pretty insane routines. You know what I'm saying? All right, now this last one is going to be the most difficult of the 3, but it's still super easy. So just try not to overthink it. You're going to have a lot of fun with it. Trust me, it's quite nice. Alrighty then, for this one here, you just want your spectator to pick any 2 cards. These are all different, and whichever ones they pick, let's say they pick this one here and this one here, well, these cards here are more valuable than you realize, okay? I'm talking proper value. This right here, the 4 of hearts, worth its weight in gold. This, the 5 of diamonds, I mean, it's diamonds. It's got to be worth something, you know what I'm saying? But look, all you got to do is pay close attention, because if we rub them together, we actually get a piece of silver. Look at that. I told you they were worth something. They're the money cards. Alrighty then. Now, in order to do this, you do not need any double stick tape. All you need is a coin, baby. Just a singular coin and your deck of cards. And the way that this works is you're going to start with the coin in your hand, right? And you can see I'm holding it just in my finger area here so that I can naturally kind of curl and hold it comfortably. And I'm just going to place the deck right on top of that, yeah? So now I'm holding the coin directly underneath the deck of cards, okay? Now, when you get your spectator to choose a card, you're just going to spread the cards like this. They're going to touch 2, okay? And when they touch one, what you want to do is you want to bring it forward, but leave it in the spread, but it's just sticking out now, yeah? Then you're going to do the same thing again with the next card. You're going to pull it forward, leave it sticking out like this, and square everything up, covering over the top of the coin. Then what you're going to do is I like to turn these 2 cards to the side like this. That way I can reach over the top and grab the deck like this. And the coin, which is still here, I'm going to transition, you know, it's going to go across the bottom of the deck until it's underneath these 2 cards. The thumb grabs the 2 cards and you take them out of the deck like this. So now you're holding the coin underneath 2 cards. And the beautiful thing about this is like, I like to readjust, so now I'm holding it relatively fair. And I just take the bottommost card, I slide it out, and I show it. Then I'm going to take this card here, and I'm going to slide it like this. I'm going to put it underneath the topmost card, but over the top of this coin until it covers it. And then I take this card here, and I turn that over as well. So in a singular motion, it's going to look like this. I'm going to take a card, I'm going to show that, and I'm going to show this card here. And then what I do is I then place this card over the top of that coin. And you can have a moment here where you can kind of like show it like this, and then if you rub it together, you're just going to let that coin kind of slide out of there. And that is actually a really strong trick. I guarantee you, if you do this trick, it's going to blow people's minds. Like, well, I hope you guys enjoyed those tricks, and that's it. The video is over now. The video literally ends right.
Call me Bucky, lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no morals, I'd be menacing.